So, Lee, given that you are a leader, that you work with senior consultants and people at different stages of their careers, and you hire people, you interview people, you look for talent. What are and I think people will be interested in this question, especially the viewers who are on the other side of the job interview, or they might be looking to get into this field. You, as someone who hires and look for talent, what characteristics you look in people? So we will talk about skills and all that, but as a person, how do you go about that to get the right person to be in your team?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think the first thing is, do they smile? Are they happy? Are they a happy person at the end of the call? Is it a forced smile? Are they looking forward to talking to me? And then really, do I get that warmth? Do I feel that you're not looking for a friendship, because obviously this is a business, but you're looking for a partnership. You're looking for, can I actually talk to someone? Can we be open? And I think coming across as probably not too stiff, in a sense of like very straight answers, not expanding, it comes across as cold. And I think that warm touch about, how was the weekend? You have a good time? Excellent. And really, if it's a bit of back and forth and a bit of flow, then immediately that shows that someone's actually got a bit of character. They can talk, because it's really important, I feel, in our industry, that you can talk to customers. And customers want to be talked to. They want to be listened to as well. And I think it's quite key on the first interview. Can you hold just a gentle conversation and be human? And if you can do that, then that's a massive tick in my eye straight away.
Absolutely. Just be yourself.
Be yourself.
And be human.
Yeah. Because we are all human. Yeah. End of the day, we're all here for the same purpose. We all want to make a living, supply new money for our friends and families, whatever that's going to be, and we're all here for a good job. But we need to all get along as well. So long as you can show me that you're, grounded and open to talk, and I think that's a big start for me.
So let's put this like a bit of a challenge or of a question. So you're interviewing different people, and you have someone who scores, let's say, 70% of the skills, as in, tech, whatever, and someone who scores, let's say, 60% of the skills, but they have the right fit of personality.
Yeah.
How would your decision process be like?
It would be the one that's got the 60%. If he's got the right, he or she, sorry, he's got the right personality.
Of course,
then for me, and we'll probably get on to this, but with a team, that connection is so important, and that they can all bounce off each other. If you get one person who feels like they can't bounce, then that poor person is isolated, or they feel siloed, and that's not where we're at. So I would rather have someone who had less skills, but was keen as anything to skill up from the bits they're not too sure on, and have the right fit, would definitely beat the person who's got like 20 Microsoft exams, seen it and done it all, bit arrogant. Then you're not going to fit. You're not going to fit the bigger picture, because that's not what we're about. We're a team. So for me, I wouldn't worry. Skills and technology is important, but being a fit is massive.
Amazing. I think this is really such a valuable tip for people, because I think especially specialists and people in our field, when they are early on in their career, they focus on, I can code in this language and I've done this certificate. But actually what sets them apart, like you said there, Lee, is who they are, the personality they bring to the table, their conversation skills, showing that they're trustworthy and someone that you can depend on. Can you actually tell from reading the CV, because you've been looking at that for a long time, and when you interview people and you match the CV to the personality, can you tell from the way they write, or maybe the wording they use? You can tell this someone is like, or is it difficult to tell?
It's difficult to tell. I think sometimes you can be blindsided by someone who wants to overpower their CV with every single technology they've ever touched. And yes, you might have done a FortiGate firewall, you might have done Cisco, but if you're applying for the role that is 365 in this, well, maybe focus a little bit on the modern technology that you're actually involved with currently, because I'm more interested in what you're doing now. Because as you said earlier, technology is moving very fast, and the old technology, like your old classic files and VPNs, that's still there, but that's what I'm looking for. So tailor the CV to keep it fresh and modern. I'm not really interested in what you did 10 years ago. It doesn't really matter now. It's a nice skill to have, but you're applying for a role where you're doing modern work. And that's what we want to see in the CV is what you've done recently. What can you do? Because that's where I can utilize you straight away.